First-time buyers are disappearing. Here's what that means for 2026. First-time home buyers are disappearing. Well, not completely, but they've now reached a record low, the lowest level ever recorded. So if you're wondering why this market feels different right now, this is one of the biggest reasons. Hey, it's David Hittle, doing business as Shop Kentucky Homes LLC with United Real Estate Louisville, your local real estate resource here in the Louisville area. And right now, we're seeing a major shift in the housing market because the group that typically drives the market forward, first-time home buyers, is shrinking. And that is having a ripple effect across everything. So let's talk about what's actually happening. According to recent housing data, first-time home buyers now make up just 21% of the market, the lowest share on record. To put that into some perspective, historically, that number has been closer to 40% or more. So we've basically cut the entry-level buyer pool in half. So why are first-time buyers disappearing? Well, it really comes down to one important word: affordability. Home prices are still elevated. Interest rates are higher than what we saw a few years ago. Rent, debt, and everyday expenses are eating into savings. And because of that, a lot of first-time buyers simply can't get into the market right now. Now, here's where this really matters. Because first-time buyers are what we call the entry point of the housing market. They allow sellers to sell, which allows those sellers to become buyers, which keeps the entire system moving. So when that entry point slows down, the entire market slows down with it. And that is why homes are taking longer to sell, buyers now have more leverage, and pricing matters more than ever. And if you're trying to figure out how to navigate this market, whether you're buying or selling, make sure you're subscribed, because I break this down every other day so that you can stay ahead of what's actually happening and not what people think is happening. So if you're a buyer watching this, this might actually be your opportunity. Because with fewer first-time buyers in the market, there's going to be less competition, more negotiating power, and more chances to structure a deal in your favor. But you've got to be strategic. If you are a seller, this is where expectations have to adjust. You can no longer rely on a flood of entry-level buyers. So what wins today? Pricing correctly from the start, a strong presentation, and strategic marketing. Because buyers today are more selective than ever. And here's the big takeaway. This isn't just a slow market, it's a different market. One where equity-rich buyers are driving activity, while first-time buyers are struggling to enter. And the middle is starting to stretch. So yes, first-time buyers are disappearing. But what that really means is this: the rules of the market have changed. And if you understand that, you can actually position yourself to win in this environment. If you're thinking about buying or selling and want a strategy built around today's market, reach out. I'd love to help. And if you received value from this video today, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you in my next video.